Alright guys, sorry. I split it off, so we're now into part 72, and we can enjoy the ending in its own little... The death animation takes forever. Is it over? Let's go back to our time. Shut up, just calm down and think where we have to go. Careful guys, don't pick the wrong time. Whatever you do, don't fall into a time warp. Time, place, who I want to be with. I want to go there, where Squall and I promised. Squall! Squall, let's go home. Where are you? Where am I? Squall, where are you going? I'm gonna find Sis. Squall! Matron. Excuse me, have you seen a little boy? You don't have to worry, the boy won't go anywhere. I think so too. Poor thing. You're alive? The sorceress? Yes, matron. We had defeated her. Matron, stand back. It's okay, there's no more need to fight. That sorceress is just looking for someone to pass her powers on to. In order to die in peace, the sorceress must be free of all her powers. I know, for I am one too. I shall take over that sorceress's powers. I do not want one of the children to become one. I can't disappear yet. Matron! Is this the end? Or, in some ways, the beginning, most likely. Called me matron. Who are you? A seed. A seed from Balam Garden. Seed? Garden? Both garden and seed were your ideas, but as it turns out, I guess they weren't. Gardens train seeds. Seeds are trained to defeat the sorceress. What are you saying? You're that boy from the future? Matron. Please return. You do not belong here. Like we just know how to do that. I can't find Sis. Am I all alone? Who's he? Nobody. You don't need to know. But someday you will. The only squall permitted here is you. Do you know where to go back to? Do you know how? Will you be alright by yourself? I'll be alright, matron. Because I'm not alone. I'm not alone. If I call out, they will answer. Where is everyone? Renoa, where are you? Selfie, Custis, Renoa. I guess he said Irvine too. Am I all alone? Am I alone? Renoa, I want to hear your voice. Which way do I go? I can't make it back alone. Renoa! Am I all alone again? Where am I? I was tempted to use Hero as well. Yeah, I'm using a capture card, so screw you, Square. We're going to show this in its entirety. I should probably put a spoiler warning on this portion, this recording. That's probably why they're blocking it, specifically. I just don't like that they have the power to do that when you're, like, broadcasting on the system. This looks eerily reminiscent of the opening video. Except someone seems to have lost their gunblade. Ah, the wings. Yeah, it's getting a bit weird. Yeah, the tie-in to Ultimecia there in the time shots, I don't think is an accident. I think it's very intentional, and there's just something that they put in, and it's one of those little details they didn't think to take out. I'm not speaking like as fact, I'm just speculating. Or that it's there for a reason. End of game. And we platinum. We have the platinum trophy, which looks pretty.
Last night here for you. Same old songs, just once more. Last night here with you. Maybe yes, maybe no. I kind of lied it your way. How you shine, you placed your eyes on me. Did you ever know that I had mine on you? Darling, so there you are, with that look on your face, as if you never heard, as if you never doubted. Shall I be the one for you, who pinches you softly but sure? If
Cypher
promise to
apparently achieves some kind of redemption.
that you wanna dream of.
Or jealousy. She kicked him in to make Cypher feel better. I assume he came out of the battle dejected, and Fujin and Raijin
Come to you,
were there to cheer him up.
close as I wanna be,
Laguna.
close enough for me to feel a heart beating fast.
Younger Laguna. Yeah, that'll hit you.
Darling, so there you are.
He's separated from her forever.
On your face, as if you never heard, as if you never doubt. Shall I
Landlord.
be the one
Who did marry? alone.
If frown is shown, then I will know that you are no dreamer.
And the credits. Yeah. Sid. And Eustace. The trapeze, I think that was. Zell eating hot dogs with the library girl. That's why that subplot is there, I believe. Oh, he's choking. But I couldn't help but notice there was one person missing from that shot, which is Squall. Weird. But the theory goes that Ultimisia is actually Renoa, much older version of Renoa. Because sorceresses can't actually die until they pass on their powers. So if Renoa eventually ended up alone and lost her Night Squall, she could morph and become the evil Ultimisia. And desire time compression to be back with Squall. Oh, wait, there's more. Maybe we'll actually see Squall now. But, Ultimecia comes back to the orphanage, actually, to pass on her powers to that little garden that Renault and Squall promised to meet in. So my thought is at the end of her life, Ultimecia goes back there to find Squall. Ah, he's actually there. But yeah, I made note much earlier in the playthrough about how Squall lets Renoa keep the Griever ring, which seemingly Ultimecia is using a ring to summon Griever. And if you rename Griever, the name of that summon, and when you're fighting Ultimecia, changes to what you rename it to as well. But yeah, can hit the credits again. I mean, that's the game, and there's another implication that's never directly stated that Squall is actually the son of Rain and Laguna. I don't think they ever explicitly confirmed that. Alone is actually, her parents are unknown, but she was adopted by Rain and Laguna, from my understanding. But yeah, that's why I say when Ultimecia passed her powers on to Adia, Squall refers to it potentially as the ending, but in another way, it actually begins as well. Because while you defeat Ultimecia, under the Ultimecia is Renoa theory, she's doomed to become Ultimecia, and the world of Final Fantasy VIII is in for a dark future. But yeah, I think the, sorry, I think I hit the button and it ended, but, the creator of the game, I think, explicitly refuted the theory, but, in my mind, that's not enough, because they put these little tie-ins into the game that lead me to think that they're intentionally going for that direction. And then they realized, like, the implications and how dark it would be for the plot, and changed their mind on it. But then they'd already put these things into the game and, you know, maybe tried to remove as much of it as they could, but you know, some of the build-up maybe just remained in there. And if it's a plot point they're explicitly refuting, or that they backed away from and now explicitly refute, they would never admit that the things that are in there because they actually did originally intend to go in that direction. But I mean, without a theory, Ultimisia is just kind of a throwaway supervillain with just pure evil motivations. Whereas if it's Rinoa, there's a lot more depth to it and things make a lot more sense. And it also actively explains why Ultimisia actively avoids using Rinoa, or why she's seemingly averse to risking controlling Rinoa in the past. Because she needs to keep Rinoa alive, and she also needs Rinoa to inherit Adele's powers so that she can exist in the future. Because the powers that she gets from Edea, that she passes on to Edea, that can be considered somewhat of a paradox. But if she inherits Adele's powers, she's for sure becoming a sorceress. And the other thing is, they explicitly state once Adele dies that Rinoa is the only remaining sorceress of this era. So if Ultimisia is not Rinoa, how did Ultimisia get Rinoa's powers? Like, I struggle with Ultimisia being anyone else, even if the developers are just straight up saying, no, it's not her. Because there's similarities. The exterior shot of Ultimisia's castle resembles General Caraway's mansion to an extent. But yeah, the main thing is that after it's all said and done, Rinoa is the only remaining sorceress of the present day era. So, you mean, from a deep plot perspective, you could consider that Ultimisia is Rinoa's fate. That at some point in the future, and I had to backpedal from my ending theory, because Squall was absent when they were like doing the little tape thing, but then they showed a little bit more after, where him and Rinoa were in fact together. But at some point in the future, I assume Squall is going to die, because sorceresses apparently outlive regular people, and she's just going to absolutely lose it, and just, you know, kind of lose her center, more or less. Anyway, been rambling on about my interpretations of the ending. You can absolutely accept the ending at face value if you choose to as well. I mean, this is just like my playthrough with my thinking and feelings on the plot. Because choosing to believe these things allows the plot to make a lot more sense to me, and actually makes it a lot more enjoyable. Except for the whole fact that the future sucks. My probably message to the messaging is you should live in the present. Like Alone says, that's what really matters. Don't live in the past, don't fear the future, I guess. But yeah, that is the remaster, or was the remaster of Final Fantasy VIII. There are a lot of things that could probably be done more quickly. Triple Triad can, like, take up an absolute massive amount of time if you wanted to. We did get all the Guardian Forces, which, if you're a completionist and you're playing it for the first time, the Guardian Forces can be really easy to miss. Because they throw the drawing aspect at you in this game, and it's all new and everything, and when you're not prepared for it, it just can overwhelm quite quickly. And like my first playthrough, I like never really got the hand to withdraw and didn't realize that I was missing missable Guardian Forces. Oh, that's another thing, is if you forget to draw Guardian Forces throughout the game, there's a number of them that you can... I think it's all the ones that you have to draw, basically. All the ones that you have to draw from bosses are all in Ultimecia's lair. So I think, how is it? Let me see. Yeah. I think it's like the first boss is like the only one that's designated not to not have one, or to not have it. Or maybe they all do, and you just have to choose which one you take draw from based on what you've forgotten to draw. But yeah, Ultimecia's Guardians have the draws that you forget to draw from the bosses. The Ragnarok CC card group has like pretty much all the cards that you can miss throughout the course of the game. Like, I don't think I ever got Kyros. I know there's probably a couple others I never got. But yeah. That, anyway, is Final Fantasy VIII Remaster in a nutshell. I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already done so, feel free to hit the follow button one time on the Twitch stream, or sub, like, and share on the YouTube end of things. And I'll mull over what I want to play next, and we'll start rolling out a new game here next time. But yeah, guys, till then, hopefully you enjoyed the playthrough, and we will see you again next time. Till then, guys, later on.